Hello and welcome to the Sternco channel. I am Stern, and I am sorry that first and foremost I didn't post a video. I think all of Father's Day. For those of you who aren't aware, I am a first-time father recently, and this was my first Father's Day. So we did a couple of my favorite things. We went out, we ate, we slept, we ate again, and then we slept again. So yeah, really good so far. I mean, my first Father's Day, but definitely in my top 3 favorite Father's Days for me. So yeah, really fun time. I almost thanked you as an audience, even though you did nothing for that. I mean, you guys do a lot, but that specific thing didn't apply to you at all. But yeah, so we're here, and I'm here in RC. Just wanted to give you something a little bit different to look at for a bit. It's raining, which is horrible. But I'm taking some shelter inside my shop here, which I did change a little bit since last time we were on. I actually updated some of these, so I restocked a lot of these books here. As you can see, I got some stuff here. That's my air conditioning kicking on in the background. So we've got some books. I think efficiency is completely empty. I have one. Is these all? This one is efficiency, named efficiency, which is probably why it's still in there, is because it can't be purchased, and I'll deal with that later. I added these signs. Downstairs we have enchanting, so you can actually come down here and enchant your own books now. And I have books here as well. It's actually empty, so I'm going to load 11 in there. But yeah, so you can buy some books there for 10F and enchant your own books. For those of you who don't know how to do that, put a book here. You usually put, not this, but you put like a lapis lazuli in there. Lapis lazuli, I think. And then up here, I'm starting to put more shops. Oops. Currently I have Luck of the Sea 3. So during the rain, you may want to pick up some Luck of the Sea. And you know, do that. I added some lights on top. I don't know if you can see, but they're up there. There's those 2 little vampire teeth coming up on the top there, and those are actually providing us some light. So that's working out well. That's one of the things that I said I wanted to do. I actually built a little to-do list at my farm, which we're going to go to right now, since I'm at 3 health, which means I can't run. And bada boom, bada bing, here we are. I've added more of these chests. They're kind of all over the place because I've, needed to use them for shops and things like that. I just kind of took them from where they were. New problem that I'm facing is this. My villagers at night are congregating here. During the day it's fine, they're all over. But at night they're congregating right there. And I believe it's because of this. My villagers in here congregate, which is actually great inside the farm. Outside the farm, not wonderful. And I think what I'm going to do is build more of these houses over there, just that when they do congregate, there's at least some profit being made out of it. They'll activate doors, meaning that they'll breed more often over there. So that's going on. I also, in this one, like I said before, it's a little rinky-dink, but I did add so that villagers can actually come down. So I added stairs, so they'll come down the stairs, and then these, so they'll believe that there's a block here, even though there's not. And they'll actually fall down into here. They take a little tiny bit of fall damage, but there's nothing in here that's really going to hurt them, so they're pretty okay with that. I need to move some iron golems, which I think I'm going to do right now real quick while I'm talking about it. I'm going to take from my secret stash underneath all these houses and put them there. I don't know if you can put a lead on an iron golem. I think you can. But I'm going to take a 4th just to be safe. I think you can, but I can't be certain. Because what happens is I'll put the iron golem in there in like a public spot so that, there's no way that it's going to run away. And lo and behold, it somehow ends up going from like here to like back there or back there. And they become virtually useless. So I'm going to have to find a way to keep them tied to one spot or in one section that still allows my villagers to roam, but not these guys. So here's where they are. 1, 2. Glad I brought 4. Oh, there's a 4th one. I should have brought 5. I'm stupid. Whatever. Blip, 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 blip. And then I seal that up. And like I said before, I thought I got 3. Did I not get 3? You guys saw that, right? I got 3. Did I, like, throw it down? What happened? Because I brought 4. It said I failed on 1. Okay, I guess that happened. You guys saw that, so if I complain about it later, at least everyone is in consensus that that happened. But I've got these guys, and I'm going to put them here, and they will, again, at some point end up super far away. But I've been having a lot of zombie problems, especially the custom mobs. I've been having a lot of custom mobs in here, actually, as well as creeper. Look, they all end up in this water, and they just get stuck. And I don't want to put a fence there. I know I should. There. I don't want to put a fence there, but I know I should. Look, he's immediately wandering off. Immediately. That's ridiculous. I hate that. But I guess that's the thing that's happening. And again, at night, they're congregating. I have to find... There's a couple problems here that I need to fix. Every time that I fix a problem, like building that up there, or separating that farm up there like I did, a new problem arises. So that's something I gotta deal with. But yeah, and oh, the other thing that I want to do was I've had a lot of shops really give me props and really help me out with the channel, including Agora and places like Raise Inc. And I think I'm going to be doing an episode soon with Whole Blocks. I don't know, because their store's opening up soon. And there's been some drama with that. But yeah, I'm going to be, hopefully, excuse me, doing some episodes with them, as well as, you know, Agora sent me that nice little care package. So yeah, and I was talking about that and saying, oh, you know, I've been really appreciative of those groups helping me out. And I had people asking me like, oh, did you talk to them through iCentipay or did you talk to them through the game? Because Agora and Whole Blocks are actually both associated through iCentipay. And I said, oh no, it was actually in-game. What's iCentipay? Because, as I've said before, I'm an old man who used to play and stopped playing for a long time and came back. And there's a lot of stuff that's happened since then. And iCentipay, I guess, is this new, like, really cool thing, actually, that I found. And it's cool enough that, as I was looking at it and researching it and being like, okay, what is it? I actually, I'm going to take us there real quick. So, I think you can see it. Yeah, you can. So this is iCentipay, and I hope that I'm not giving out any of my personal account information on iCentipay. I'm not giving, like, my login or anything. But basically, you come on this website, and you can use iCentipay to order items from these stores. So I can come here to stores. I can go to banking and do all sorts of stuff. I think most often you're going to come to stores. And you can go to your store list if you want to buy specifically from someone. Like I've said, Agora and Whole Blocks have helped me out a lot. Raise Inc. as well. I want to go and I want to see what Whole Blocks has. Because from what I've seen, they seem to have a ton of stuff. And, oh, they're not on here yet. I know that they are. I don't know if they work with them. But I'm going to go to Agora. And it actually shows like the location. So you saw that was Agora NC. Yeah, there. And I'm going to come on here and I can like shop through their stuff that they have available for sale on their iCentipay page. So I can look specifically for different things. I can even go to like show me the latest items. It'll refresh and it'll do that. I can say sort by population, stuff like that. And I can actually just add these guys to my cart. I use a lot of white concrete, but I think I have some already. I need gray. So I can add that to my cart, and you can see it checks it. And I actually have some stuff in my cart already that you'll get to see. I have some XP bottles and some gray concrete, and it actually shows you who that's sold by. So if you're like a shop owner, just know that you are getting advertisement through this. And I can do a checkout or I can do a view cart. I'm not going to do that now, just because, again, I don't want you guys seeing my personal stuff. But yeah, that's how that works. And feel free to check it out, look at it more. It's super secure. They actually, as I went and did some research, I've seen that, you know, it's a very simple system and you actually don't get charged until you actually pick up your items. So if I were to order those items and then suddenly for some reason, I don't know why I would, change my mind completely and say, oh yeah, these very useful items that I put in my cart that I've needed for several days and have been looking everywhere for, I suddenly don't need. They don't charge you until you actually pick up your items. So I would actually say, hey, I don't want those anymore, and I wouldn't get charged. And it's run and helped and done completely through players, so there's no automated system. So if if anything does go wrong, again, it's not. As I've researched, nothing's gonna go wrong. But if ever anything did, it's good to know that you're actually talking to players and not some automated system that's like, oh, that sucks, and you got to deal with it. So that's a really cool system that's been, you know, really well, I'll say, really well built into Oh, there we go. Really well built into Hello Miners, and the fact that it just functions so smoothly with the already in-game mechanic. It was something that I thought, as I was looking through it, you know, this is something I like to talk about. This is something that I want to bring up, because I feel like it makes the game a lot more simple, and like I said, it really integrates well into the already set game mechanic. That I thought, you know, that's something that a lot of people should be aware of. So I'm telling you, so do it. Go on there and get that done. It's actually supported and run by Super Magical Plays, the player, and he's kind of the founder of the whole thing, and he really seems to know what he's doing with that whole project. So I trust the system, and I fully endorse it. I think you guys should use it as well. But hey, here's my sheep farm next up, to jump from topic to topic without any recompense or reason why. And I'm actually going to feed my sheep, because I want to make this, I think I've said before, I want to make this a nice little job farm. So I'm trying to grow it. So I'm just going to eat, my darlings. Eat and be healthy. Multiply. Yes, yes. Grow in number and strength. Come on, 6 more, 5 more. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Bada boom, bada bing. And then Lonely George. Cool. Awesome. So that's doing really well. Very excited. So hopefully soon you'll be able to, if you're a new player looking for a job, or an old player just looking to make some money real quick, you can come onto the Sternco job farm, and we'll be able to help you out. Because this is expanding. I mean, I love, my mouse is messing up, I love getting to play around on my own projects here, but at the same time I'd love to be able to have other people kind of be associated with what's going on in here. I feel like my village is fairly secure on all angles. Again, that's the only door in, really, so that's secure, and it has entry deny, so again, people can't even get in if they wanted to or found a way in, as well as it's regioned, so you can't really dig underneath unless you're me or a person added on to the plot, which I don't have a ton of people added on. I have a few, I think actually 1, but other than myself. But yeah, so I want to be able to expand this and make it something that can be useful to the server, just like iSyndipe was. You know, that really, I looked at that and I was like, that's a really interesting system. That's really, like I've said a million times already, incorporated really well into what's already here. I would assume that it was something that was always in play if I weren't an old man. So yeah, I want this to be something like that. I want to be able to have just a big job farm, big job facility that can help people, and the fact that it helps my villagers breed by having people around here constantly ain't too bad neither. That sounds like gold to me. That sounds like a ring-a-ding-ding, ching-a-ling-ling to me. So I would love that. The option of, hey, this will help a lot of people and be very good for them. Oh, that's really good. Also, you'll make money. Oh, that's even better. I like that more. I mean, I'm glad both things are happening, but I like that more. So this is going to continue to expand, and this is going to continue to grow, but for now it's this. And then, like I've shown you already, I've expanded Sternco, the Sternco shop, to accommodate another enchantment, and I'm just going to be growing that more and more. Basically, the way that I was running this was I would get the librarians, these guys, not that guy, he's a cartographer, he's useless. I think I have mostly cartographers out here still, because the rest are, yeah. I used to have a bunch of these guys wandering around. Like, I'd find a librarian and just kind of track them and follow them, and I'd trade them up until their slots were all full. And if they were good, I'd move them over, and if they were bad, I'd leave them here. I've kind of started just going and getting all of them, or as many as I can, and moving them over as soon as they're, like, born. That way, as I trade with them, they're already captured. I don't have to deal with trading them up, following them, leaving, getting an egg, coming back, catching them again. So yeah, you can see like most of these guys are cartographers. I mean, I might come across 1 or 2 librarians who's already traded full, and it's because I know that they're quite useless. Like this guy, I want that. I actually really, really want that. So this is what I used to have to do. And I was hoping I wouldn't have to do anymore. Was I'd find one, run across the entire farm, get an egg, come back, and hope that they're still there. And if they're not, I'd have to track them, because that guy's very useful. He's a 12 emerald for an efficiency 3. So he's very useful. So I would end up having to track him once again to try and find him because of just how useful he is. And I'm taking 1 egg, which isn't smart, because if I don't catch him on the first try, I have to do this all over again, which is a nightmare. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it once. I should have been better prepared, but I wasn't. So now I gotta deal with this. I think he was in this building. He was here. That's not him. I gotta find him now. Hello, are you the librarian? No. Hello, are you the librarian? No. I have no idea where he went. Hello, are you the librarian? Hello, are you the librarian? You're one of the sucky ones, aren't you? Yeah, you're the double infinity guy. See, this is what I'm saying. Is I need a better system, and I'm trying to incorporate this better system, and it's just taking a while. I have no idea where he went. Is this? Hello, are you the librarian? Hello? No one's even in here. Oh? Hello, are you the librarian? No. And they're so fast. If they want to get somewhere, they go fast. Hello, are you the librarian? Oh, hoo, hoo. You guys don't cooperate, do you? I know I saw it. It's on record. It's been recorded. I know that there's a really good librarian here somewhere. Hello, are you the librarian? Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Where you at? I can look up here. I doubt he's up here. He's probably out in the big group out there, which is going to be bad, because that's why I opened up the whole thing. Are you the librarian? Which is why I opened up the whole thing, is because, are you the librarian? I think that's you. Yes. Okay, great. Whatever. I'll deal with it later if it's not him. But yeah, so it's good because they're spread out, and I can kind of do that a little easier. That one was a fluke. Usually they do stay in one spot. But when they congregate like this, if there were 1,000,000 of them here, it'd be difficult to parse through them all to find the one I'm looking for. But I also fell. Over here, and this is the whole process that I'm trying to get rid of. I have one farmer there. These are all librarians. Boom. And I think I actually have people who want efficiency. I think I'm really low. I just currently don't have any emeralds. Ooh, I'm running low on eggs too. But yeah, so that's like, I think everything that I want to talk about. I'll have more later on the to-do list. Ooh, my paper farm's doing well. I can actually trade up that guy in a moment here. In fact, I think I'm actually going to trade him up on here as best as I can, kind of show you guys how that works. When I come here and I just mine paper because it's fast and efficient. Again, I know I think I've said this before about this farm. I know there's probably 1,000,000 better ways to do this. And if you have a better way, hit me up, comment in the forum post, the Sternco forum post, and say, hey, I know a better way and I can help you. And we can talk and see what we can figure out, because I am down for that, absolutely. A better way that is simple and keeps this going, because I know that there are automatic farms for this type of thing. I just never had the want or need to build one. But I'm at the point now with so many villagers that the faster and more efficiently I can do this, the better. I think that should be enough to get him kind of started, at least. But I'm going to take this, turn it into paper. Yeah, see, look, then I got to go back and get all the spares, which isn't a ton of fun. Come back over here. I am struggling to keep my eyes open right now. It's so late. This actually probably will not be enough. But we'll get there when we get there. I think I have more paper here. Great. Take the extra pieces. Come on down here. Good news is he trades a paper 25, which is good. That means that I can trade a lot of paper with him. I guess I'll take that. Move away a little bit. I know that moving away doesn't help anything at all, but in my head it's part of the process. Trade one. Is he gonna get the greens? No. Let's trade another. Give me that back. Give me back my spare paper. No. Okay, then I'll just give him a full. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yes. Ha ha ha. Let's do a couple more. He's kind of papered out on that one, which means I may have to trade for books, which is fine because I can always use more books. How far do we get him? Got him to the glass, which means the next one's going to be 4. Ah, it's a ripoff. What's the glass? 5? I'm going to do the glass for future projects. And hopefully that's enough to refresh his... Yes. Yes. And now I can just go nuts. Because he only has 2 trades left. One is an enchanted book, and one is a name tag. I don't care about the name tag very much, so I can just go for the enchanted book. Hopefully he'll refresh. Well, let's at least see what it is. Smite. I mean, he already has a good trade, so I'm not too worried. But it'd be nice if he had 2 good trades. I'll risk it. I'll risk 1 more emerald and see if I can possibly trade him for like 6 more after that. Come on, give me the greens. Give me the greens. The books, I guess. I can use that in my shop, I guess, too. Yeah, okay, great. And our last enchantment is Lure for 32. That's not great. But I get my emeralds free, so I may as well. But the better news is that right there. Man, I wish I had... Well, I guess I will in a minute. There's no way he's taking all this paper. Yeah. I have enough now that I can get efficiency. That's the word. Almost enough to get 2 efficiencies. But I can do that. And that is a cheap efficiency. Yes. Very excited about that. Because I can actually restock my efficiency shop now and not have just that one broken book in there. Which I'm sure doesn't work because of the name. Right, so that should be book 403 QF. Yeah, no, because it's named, it's jacked up. But whatever, I'll just go ahead and put this in the storage and get back to it later. But that's pretty much all I had to show you guys today. I talked about everything. I talked about I sent to pay, my to-do list, the new shop. I showed you guys how I traded with all my villagers, captured a really good villager. I think that's it. Made a new to-do list. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, good episode, guys. Keep up the good work. You guys did great. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can pay 500 F to get your name on the bottom scroll and donation, and that helps us get more buildings like these, more offices, and cool stuff. Just really cool, awesome stuff. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And, bye.